Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of those videos where I talk about updates on Dwarf Fortress coming from Toady1 and KitFox. In this video we have release. The game's out. It's here. You can play it. You can buy it. Go buy it if you haven't yet. If you didn't realize that it's out anyway, you can go buy it. But we do have some posts. We have patch notes from the first patch for the game, and we also have a post from Tarn, as well as just kind of a little roundup and something that I would like to mention at the end. So this is going to be a reading heavy post, but let's dive in. So first off, we have a Steam post for the first patch notes for the premium version after the game has received overwhelmingly positive reviews, and Tarn says, this is a quick release, mainly to handle a widescreen crash and some menu issues here. With that stabilized, we'll be able to start properly addressing the reports and feedback that we've collected for the bulkier patch next. Thanks for a wonderful launch. And the major bug fixes are fixed a crash from compressed menu lists and workshop assignment on widescreen default settings, and changed an init option for interface panel width to be a percentage to fix many widescreen menu issues, and stopped fishing from hugely amplifying creature agitation in the wilds, zeroed generation agitation levels in old saves. On that note, that explains a lot about why the first save that I played in Untamed Wild just got completely obliterated by giant chinchillas. That was awkward. Anyway, also graphics and additions and changes. They've improved the images for planned walls and floors and fortifications, and they updated doors, hatches, chests, and other containers so that the palettes will affect the handles and other add-ons, and if mods desire it, but made the default behavior consistently not palletize these add-ons. And missing occupied animal trap images have been included. Then after that, we also have a post from Tarn on Bay 12, who has a little bit of information about Classic, where he says, hello, so the game has launched on Steam and itch.io on December 6th, and it is going well. I haven't been doing the usual release posts over on the forum, Patreon, and Twitter since it doesn't feel proper until the Classic release is ready. We just put up one crash patch and may do another before Classic, or else the next patch will also include Classic as well. It kind of depends on how long it takes to work out some Classic input kinks, and also on my sleep returning to normal. Sleep has been so odd in the last few weeks. So much has been coming from so many directions. I don't quite have my footing yet, but things are somewhat returning to workability. And on that note, I also would like to show off a few photos. So the first one here that we have is an image that was posted by Zach's wife on Twitter, and it is an image of Zach and Tarn drinking some champagne after the recent successes of the game. Also, I would like to point out this very rare, awesome photo that was tweeted out by KitFox Games, which includes both the KitFox crew and Zach and Tarn clicking the Go Live button on the morning of release, which is kind of amazing considering they patched the game just a few days or a few hours beforehand. It's kind of a big deal that they were just sitting there and clicking the button. The game has sold massively past, I think, its required sales. The first day they netted over 160,000 copies, which famously there was somebody claiming in articles that the game probably wouldn't sell that well, and I think it's kind of amazing that it's completely blown that out of the water. Also worth noting, the game has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. The major issues that I've seen people complaining on are just crashing bugs, which seem to be getting worked on and fixed largely beyond that, and it's just been really nice to see. So I just wanted to say thank you to KitFox for supporting Bay 12 and allowing this release to happen. And thank you to everybody who watched the Steam news throughout the development. One other thing I would really like to shout out is IGN, of all places, gave Dwarf Fortress a 10 out of 10, and also is possibly one of the most enjoyable reads I've seen on IGN, so I will link that down in the description of this video and maybe pin it in the comments section. Lastly, I just want to say humongous welcome and thank you to everybody who's joined in with this channel over the past 72 hours, I guess. It's been a humongous influx. We've seen a massive amount of support from other creators, including people like Ambiguous Amphibians, so shout outs. And also just so many raids on the streams and so many people tuning in and saying hi and thank you for the tutorials. Tutorials are going to keep coming out, and I'm also going to keep doing these news videos when there's patches and updates. So looking forward to it, and thank you very much for watching these videos, and I hope to see you in the next one.